Okay, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, guys, it's 8:20 in the first period. We had some technical issues with the internet. I think we finally got it up and running, and we should be good to go. Looks like we're only going to have one camera on this game. This is game number 4 here in Rhode Island. The Rochester Elite are playing against the Dragons in the red, and obviously the Rochester Elite are in the black. And this game will determine if they may move on to the championship game tomorrow at 10 o'clock. All right, like I said, we had some technical issues with the internet, but looks like we're up and running. And fingers crossed, hopefully this is stable. All right. Here come Kozera with the puck, holds on to it, passes it off to Brock. Brass passes up to Grazanti. Grazanti passes over to Jokic. Jokic steps in, passes over to right, shot. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Back and forth, and the goalie was able to make a great save here in the first period. And the puck bounces out. So it was a power play opportunity for the Elite. Here comes Brock, steps up, takes a shot. Shot's blocked right at his feet in the slot. And the puck bounces all the way to the end of the ice. There should be ice oncoming. All right. Okay, everybody. Finally got the internet up and running. I had to run a whole wire from one rink to the other. It's about running about 30 feet from where I'm standing. So this is all. And fingers crossed, hopefully this is stable. No one trips over or anything like that. So I had some internet running, and the internet was not able to run and able to work wireless. So we're gonna wire it up. We're gonna go old school. Okay, puck's right in the slot area. Good take away by the Dragons. We're taken away by Atkinson, number 25. Been picked up by Stasko. Stasko, Atkinson, and Weisbeck in the forward position. Shot on. Oh, shot's wide. Shots high to the left. Right there in front and out of play. All right. Okay. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. We're going to do the one camera today. My other cameras are set up, but it seems like we're having some difficulties with that. This is the joy and the love of streaming here. If you want to be a streamer, you have to go through some ups and downs, especially with some funny rinks. Okay, picked up by the Elite, but lost. And the Dragons have it once again. Zuskar has it. Steps over. Got to wait for Atkinson to get back on sides, and he does, and the Dragons have it right back. Here come the Dragons in the red. Take away by Weisbeck. Weisbeck one-on-one opportunity. Shot saved by the goal. Puck bouncing. So far, the boys have been. This is game number 3. They have won all 3 games by a total of, I believe, 16-1. So they have really put together a nice offensive package for the teams here. All right, puck is in the corner. Oh, that's a big hit for the Dragons. It has it once again right there in front. Trying to swoop around, trying to get something to go there, and play is stopped. That is a big hit for the Dragons. Okay, here we go. All right, face-off control by the Elite. Benham has it, number 73. Looks for an outlet to Roger. Teammates of the Rochester Coalition for this season. Picked up, shot, oh, saved by the goalie. Good job of Roger to come away with that and take a shot on by the goal. Okay. Like I said, it's been real choppy here. The first shot again. Okay. All right, the Coalition, the Elite are able to move the puck around. Picked up by Wyatt Miller, who plays for the Coalition. Looks to center it. But on the near boards, back behind the goal line, picked up by the Elite. This is kind of a hard spot. We played her last season, so it's very hard to know exactly who has a puck when it's close in on. Right there in front. It's still loose, and it picks up by the Dragons, and here come the Dragons come away with it. Close in, and Izzy Johnson's in net. Digs it to the outside. Good way to keep it to the outside by Wyatt Miller. Great play. Shot. And saved by Israel. Oh, that's a goal. Gets away from Israel. And that's a goal. All right, the Dragons strike first. And Izzy Johnson had it right on his stick. And it got away from it. And the Dragons come away with it. Okay. All right, the Dragons strike first. But it's only in the first period. The boys know how to put up some goals here. There it comes. All right. Puck controlled by Pence. Pence takes over the line, takes a shot on over a high above the goalie's head. Dumps it back behind the goal. Gives it to Zalesnikar. Takes a shot on right there in front. Oh, not able to get to it. And Pence controls it. Sets a shot up. Shot by Martin and save. All right. So let's go back to that play there. Looks like Izzy Johnson had the puck right on the stick. Got away from him just for a second. And the man was wide open in the middle, and he picked it up and scored. All right. So the boys got facing the first deficit of the tournament. And let's see if the boys here can bounce back. Here come the Dragons, take the shot on. They have not given up more than one goal. They have had two shutouts in a row. Don't turn it over here. All right, puck on the near boards in their own end, trying to get the puck out. And that looks like that's a penalty. Tripping, I believe, on the Dragons. Yep, that's a tripping. This is the second power play here. And the power play opportunity for the boys here. All right, face-off controlled by the Elite. Has it over, shots blocked, and they shoot it all the way down. All right, they ice the puck. Izzy Johnson controls the puck, gives it up. All right, they see the Elite here playing from behind. Like I said, first time they've been behind in the last 3 games. Actually, all tournament. This determines if they make it to the championship. Taken away by the Dragons. They beat the Dragons 6-1, 6-0, and now the Dragons are looking for revenge. All right, but the Elite have a full bench, and the Dragons only have a few minutes on. So if they can kind of hold the fort right there in front, and Dragons take it away, here come the Elite. Passes up to right face, left circle by Grisanti, second shot. And shot save. Okay. All right. 3 scores 1-0 here in the first period with 3:01 in the first. 38 seconds left in the Elite power play. Gives it to Kazera. Kazera gives it up. Gives it to Brown. To Pence. Pence gets nailed. But comes away with it. Brown still has it. He looks. Steps up in the race. Passes off the left shot. And save. All right there in front. Oh, my goodness. What a save by the goalie. Good pass by Brown over to Roger. And a good save by the goalie. All right. So boys are behind here. This is the second power play opportunity here in the first period. And let's see if the boys here can bounce back and make something happen. Face off controlled. And shot around. Oh, look right open. Shot again. Yeah, that's a goal. Power play goal by Brown here in the first period. Great job. Right off his pads. The goalie did not see it, but Brown picked it up. Number 21 picked it up for the Rochester Elite and cashed that one in. Here we go. They're back in the game. Scores 1-0. And here come the Elite. All right. Great way to answer with a power play goal of their own with 5 seconds left in a power play, and they were able to cash it in by Brown. All right, Gonzalez brothers dumps the puck all the way in, and Brock was able to control it. has it in the corner in the near boards, and the Dragons are just trying to ice the puck here. Like I said, they don't have a lot of players here, but the Elite have a full three lines. So it really is a war of attrition. If they could withstand that, here comes Brock, Northwood player. Puck is dumped all the way in deep, all around the corner. Oh, Martin. Oh, looks like that's a trip. That's a tripping on the Elite. All right, now this is the Dragons' opportunity to answer back. Scored 1-1, 1:49 in the first period. All right. I still got to do a check here, folks. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get, a Rock Rochester in the chat. Rock Rochester, if you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right. Puck is still loose there. This is their first penalty kill here of the game. And ice the puck. Good job by the goalie to clear the puck out, and the Dragons are looking to go ahead once again. Dragons have it up. Dragons have only 3 men on the bench, like I said, and the coalition, and the Elite have a full line. Oh, there's Izzy looks to clear the puck. Oh, I think Izzy Johnson is looking for an assist. He could have given up to his man there, but Porter has it. He's going to flick it over, trying to get him up, and Sansucci is able to chase it down with the forecheck. Good forecheck by Sansucci, almost took the puck away. And the Dragons recover and recoup. 38 seconds left in the penalty kill. Dragons have it back behind the net, pass it up to the near boards. Good job by Sansucci, a one-man forecheck, and also Martin, who scored the equalizer goal here in the first period. 19 seconds left in the penalty kill. Still back behind the net. Good job by their forecheck, is keeping the Dragons in their own end. Can't get the puck out of zone. Now they in the neutral zone, 2-on-2. Good back check by Martin. And back to Lesikar, and the goalie's letting them know that it's back to full strength. Puck is tipped forward. Steps up on the near boards. Looks to center it right there in front. Oh, that's no good. 9 seconds left in the first period. Here comes Grisanti, who played here last season with a great goal. Oh, it gets nailed. And that's the end of the first period. Score is 1-1. Rochester Elite and the Dragons are tied here. So I believe they're going to have an ice cut. And we'll be back after this.
different conversations, whether it was in the car ride home after games or late at night going through different things, skill development wise. I learned a lot from him. So just had a really good support system, whether it was people at Lakeshore, was with some great families growing up. So yeah, I learned a lot. And then my playing days too, had some great coaches growing up too. So
So you knew going in, even though you were playing, you just knew that you didn't want to be a player too much. You just wanted to be a straight coach.
yeah, I like I said before, like coaching was always one of my passions, something that I was really dedicated and committed to. Playing was great, but I also knew like, hey, you're not going to be able to play college hockey forever.
Mhm.
And, I really enjoyed being at Lakeshore. We had a great program, great staff, the Lakeshore Hockey Academy. So I wanted to kind of, me and the rest of the staff, take it up as high as we could take it. And then I knew once I was done playing, it was kind of, I was ready to put everything in to coaching. So I was excited to do that for sure.
So, so when you're coaching and you're on the ice and you're with these players, uh, what is your philosophy to try to get the best out of your players?
So I always say, like our practices, our team practices, the three things that we're really going to focus on are positivity, compete, and intensity. Those are the three things that I really want. So if a random person walks in, they should be seeing all three of those things.
Mhm.
So positivity, I think all that stuff is contagious, and I think that sets the tone of a culture in a locker room. And if one person's negative, five other people could be negative. That stuff can spread, but it's the same thing with positivity. And not just in practice, but the games, in the locker room, on the bench, all that stuff. And then compete. I'm a big believer in how you practice is how you play,
Mhm.
and I'm a big believer in habits. Everything transfers over. So, how you do power play in a practice should be how you do power play in a game. How you backtrack in practice should be how you backtrack in a game. And then intensity too. It's really hard to go through the motions in practice, and then the next day you have a big game and kind of the light switch hits and you got to flip everything and be ready to roll. So everything should be consistent, everything should be intense, and it doesn't matter who you're going against in practice. You should know, hey, this is going to be a battle, this is going to be a war. So when you do come to those big moments in those game situations, there shouldn't be any transition. Everybody should know what they expect.
So you're you're a young guy, and you're definitely going to get a lot of people saying that you're old enough to be my son. You know, how are you able to overcome those challenges? Being such a young coach and this being your first head coaching job.
Yeah, I know. Like on paper, it's obvious. Like I'm pretty young, but I think if you look at my experience, for the amount of experience that I have for my age, I think is something that not a lot of people have. Like I said before, my dad, I've pretty much been involved with Lakeshore Hockey Academy since around 2017, and you learn a lot, with the kids that you're in, whether it's skill shots, skill sessions, team practices, video sessions, summer teams, and then my playing days too. So I played in Rochester my whole life until I was about 16, 17. I went away to prep school and I played for Chad Cassidy, who coached the Amherst. So learned a lot from him. And then I went on to play for Norwich University in Vermont. And then I transferred to Brockport. So a lot of those cultures that I was a part of, you learn a lot about, what it means to become part of a team, yourself, a culture, all that stuff. And then also I coached this past year at SUNY Brockport for the college team. And so I think my experience along the way, I've been able to learn a lot about what it takes to, like I said before, build a culture, leave a legacy, and try to grow the game and help the players, help your team kind of become part of one.
That's great. That's great. I know that one thing that Coach Garver, for the coach of the 16U Morocco team, the AAA team, he was all about building culture, and you're talking about it here, how important it is. Um, can your team be successful with a, a subpar culture?
No, I don't think so. I think skill can only take you so far. And I think when I go back to coaching, it's, what kind of coach would I want to play for? And that's something that I kind of think about a lot is you want guys to play for you. And again, culture goes back to relate.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Okay. We are back. We are back. We are back. We're back. Okay. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a Rock Rochester in the chat. Let me get a Rock Rochester in the chat. And the boys are ready to get at it. So are we. All right, guys, welcome. I might have said, I don't know if I said this or not. I might have said Martin scored the first goal, but I believe it was Brown to score. Yeah. All right. Okay, we got Izzy Johnson on the goal, and we got camera number 1 and 2 are up. Camera number 3 is having issues. It's acting a little funny, but it's all good either way. All right. Okay, everybody, let's get at it. Here we go. Start of period number 2. All right, Dragons with the face-off win to Kuzera. Dumps it all the way in deep. The puck spits out right in front of Brock's face, but not able to get to it. And the Zaleskar is able to control the puck. Puck is dumped right back in to the goal. The goalie stops the puck, trying to pass it over. Good pressure, good forecheck so far. So one thing Jared Allen says, he wants the boys here to play consistent. Shot, shots high, shots wide. Izzy Johnson, his second week on the ice. He's been out for 2 months with a broken collarbone. So he's back here and he's ready to make an impact. Shot on by Sansusi, picks it up, moves the puck, but to Brock. Brock chops it, but still has it in front. Looks to center it to Sansusi in front. And Santi's not able to control it, and Will Miller back to challenge the puck with the player, the Dragons. The puck is right there in front, picked up by Kuzera. Kuzera comes back the other way, number 24. And passes it all the way in, and icing is the call. Okay. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. We are back. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been exciting. Couple days of hockey here, and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, face-off controlled. Jokic is able to control the puck, picked up by the coalition. By the Elite. Stops, turns back the other way. Gonzalez gets nailed. Brother of Anthony Gonzalez, younger brother, picked up number 37. Shot blocked. Shot saved by Izzy. And it turns back all the way, and it gives it up to Martin. Martin shovels it forward, trying to give it to Jokic. Jokic's not able to control and not able to get to it in time. Okay. Like I said, guys, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a shout out with a Rock Rochester in the chat. All right. We got the music jumping here, and music thumping. Let's do it. All right. Dragons with the face-off draw. Good job by, Miller almost had it. Look for the check. And had some contact, and puck's off the net. Okay, 13-14 left in the second period. Score is 1-1. Rochester with a great job to equalize the score on a power play goal by Brown to get it right off the pads and cash that one in. So the Elite are looking to advance to the finals at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning here in Rhode Island. They win this game, they win, they're in. This is the elimination game. This is seed number 1 versus seed number 4. So here they go. All right. Face off controlled by the Elite. I'm trying to give it to Benham. Offsides, and they tag back up, and they come right back out. Here comes Leskar. Leskar dumps the puck in, gives it to Brown. Trying to give it back to Allen. The puck trickles over the line. It's still there somewhere. I can't find it. And I found it. All right, Benham's able to chase the puck down and to control it back himself. Get back to Leskar. Leskar pass over to Allen. Allen looks up. Nice pass over to Roger. The Rochester Coalition player here. Trying to deke him to the inside. Gets it to Martin. Excuse me, to Brown, sorry. And the puck's dumped right back in. Good way to control the puck in the neutral zone. The goalie stops the play, and good way to pressure. Puck's on the near boards. The puck's dribbling around, bouncing around. good way for the Dragons to really keep up with the Elite. The Elite have a ton of good talent and very, very deep. But right now the Dragons are kind of keeping them at bay. But once the Elite kind of establish themselves on offense, here they come. Oh, they had a man wide open, cut into the middle. Didn't see the player. If you let the play develop a little bit for a second longer, they might have had an open opportunity. And the Elite has it, and that might be an interference. Yep, interference on Laird Atkinson. Laird Atkinson is a big hitting forward, and he got a little bit beside himself there. Okay, score is 1-1 here in the second period. The Elite here got to find some way to generate some offense here. Laird Atkinson with the interference. Face-off controlled by the Dragons. Dragons have it on. Great block shot by the Elite, but they have it right back out and shoot it right back down. All right, they're being tested here. You can tell the Dragons are getting tired, but still they have a 1-1 goal here. So they're looking to turn the tide here. A good way to get the puck out of the zone by Martin. Got to keep that stick low there. Don't get a hooking call. They got to find a way to make something happen. And a good way by the Elite to get the puck out of the zone. 48 seconds left in the penalty kill. Here come the Dragons. The Dragons are really dragging here. Nice way to dump it all the way back, shoot it all the way over, and the Dragons still control it. Like I said, Izzy Johnson broke his collarbone, so he's still trying to play himself back into game shape here. Has taken about 2 or 3 months off. He first had a hamstring strain, and then he suffered a collarbone, so it was back-to-back injuries. So about three and a half months he's been out of hockey. So Izzy Johnson right now is looking to make a big impact. He's also playing for the McQuay Jesuits this season. So he's looking to make a huge impact and make a jump up into the Rochester Section 5 rankings. Okay, here it comes. This puck is loose. Sansusi chases it down. And 12 seconds left, and they shoot the puck right back in. Tag up by Sansusi. And they come right back out. Passes it forward to the Dragons, 3-on-2, man rush. Good job by Simpsons with a good back check. And they get the puck out of the zone. Puck's offsides. And Dragons have away with it. Oh, Brock almost trips the player. And to Porter. Porter passes over to his new teammate, to Lestakar. First-year player for 16U Rochester Coalition, coached by Matt Garver. Puck's on the near end, but Chase Brock comes away with it. Deeks the inside. He's going to try to make something happen. And he has it on the far boards. And picked up by Wyatt Pence. Also another Rochester Coalition player. Got to move the puck here. He's a feisty player who has a lot of grit and a lot of grit. That's what he has here. And Sansusi controls the puck from Porter, former teammates. And here comes Zelestikar. Takes the inside. Oh, beats the man. Oh, takes it almost all the way right there in front. Oh, no. Let's see what the call is. Oh, the net's off. Man, that was an opportunity for the Elite. Zelestikar dekes 3 men. Almost beats him all the way to the net. Puck was loose in front, but the net came right off. And very fortunate for the Dragons not to score. All right, puck is spits out. Chased down by Allen. Picked up by Brown. Brown passes over to Grisanti. Grisanti gets hit. And that might be a roughing. That's a roughing on number 88. All right. Rough. Yep, that's a roughing call. That was a very hard angle to see the player here. So, all right, so now this is 3 penalties here are stacking up for both teams. But now it's basically who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. Yeah, it was very hard to see that right there. But Grisanti got hit in a very bad angle. All right. Scores 1-1. And now the coalition, the elite, shot on by Zleskar. Shots blocked and out of the zone. Picked up by Chase Brock. Chase Brock over to Sansusi. Sansusi dumps the puck in. Goalie trying to make the stop. Not able to get to it, but Grzanti. Grzanti to Roger. Back to Brock. Stops, takes the time. Back to Roger. Excuse me, that's Jokic, I'm sorry. And back to Sansusi. Shot on by Jokic. Shot saved, picked up by Sansusi. Shot again. Good job peppering the goalie here, challenging the goalie. Right there in front. Looks to center it. And picked up by Brock. Brock to Zleskar. Zleskar to Sansusi. Cutting back door. Right there. Shot. Shot save. Oh, shot save by the goalie. You can tell the frustration. Yeah, Brock wanted that one right there. He was open on the right face-off circle. Great puck movement. Call for the puck right in the right face-off circle. Able to cash it in, but great shot anyways. The goalie stood tall there with the save. All right, scores is 1-1. 8:01 left in the second period with 39 seconds left in the power play. Puck is controlled by Cazero. Cazero takes a shot on, bounces around. Roger has it. Jason Roger. Back to Cazera. Cazera. Oh, and loses the puck. And they reset. Izzy Johnson with the stop, and Cazera controls the puck. 19 seconds left in the power play. 39 seconds left. 7:39 left in the second period. Passes it back. And he steps up. Passes it over again. Shot. Takes his time. Walks it up to Brown. To Roger. Now they're back to full strength. Oh, looks like the man for the spring got a man Cobra cutting wide open to the net. Centers it. Passes it back. Oh, he had a shot there. Good way to pick up the play. Oh, he had an opportunity to score for the Dragons, but he's doing a little bit too. Not able to cash it in because they're right there. Backhand the shot. Oh, my goodness. What a save by the goalie. Right there in front again. It's there. It's leaking out. And the Dragons come away with it. The Dragons are very fortunate right now that nothing has fallen. The goalie is really standing on his head. And the puck squirts out once again and pops out and is controlled by the Dragons. Brought right back in. Here they come. Sound looks to deke two men. And that's a penalty. All right. Now that's another penalty. But you can tell the boys here are getting a little tired here. Now they have another power play opportunity. They are having a hard time here as these tournaments go on. 4 or 5 games in a weekend. It's not easy. So we understand. We get it. You got to dig deep. You got to dig deep. Face-off controlled by Weisbeck. And the Dragons have it, taken it away. Now out of the zone. 1:23 left in their power play. Generally, some power plays are normally 2 minutes, but here at this level in this tournament, power plays are only 1:39. Good back check by Weisbeck. And Atkinson's also back checking. Two teammates, Atkinson and Weisbeck. Atkinson who had that interference call. Here comes, steps up, takes him all the way, takes it all the way. Should I take it? Oh, no, that's a goal. Power play goal by the Dragons. He takes it all the way, and Izzy's not able to control it. Puck leaks out. He kind of sneaks it in there, and that's a goal. All right. So now the Dragons are ahead 1-0. All right. All right. Let's see if the puck is free. Here they come. And here comes the, oh no. Boys here getting a little tight here. But here comes the Dragons. Jokic. Oh, that can't shot. Oh, and shot save. Okay. The Dragons here they have some life, are ahead here. But now it comes down to, can the Elite make something happen? Despite being tired, despite playing in any games, a lot of games here, they have the talent, they have the ability. They just got to get something to go here. All right, passes over to the right. The shot's bouncing around, and here come the Dragons. Had an outside, good back check. Shot's blocked. Chips it up, chips it out. 5:03. And icing is the call. All right. The Dragons here are feeling very confident. All right. You see the boys here can score here. They only scored 3 goals last game after scoring 9 in the first and 6. But here they come. Here comes Sansusi. Shot. Oh, off. My goodness. Well, what a save. I believe that's off the post. Opportunity right there was right there for Sansusi to cash it in, looking to go top right-hand corner. It's right there, and right over his head. Okay. Good job by Jokic to chase the puck down. Puck is free to Brock. Brock passes it over to Jokic right there in front. Oh, go ahead and break up the play. Kazera shoots it in deep and stop. All right, 4:34 left in the second period. Play their game here and find some opportunities to score here, and they will come out victorious. All right. Shot on by Kazera. Shots wide. Now able to get it out. Looking for a rush here. Send it all the way in deep. Back behind Izzy. Kazera has it. Oh, looking for it. Oh, right there in front. They got to get rid of it. Oh, no. Be careful. All right. Now they got opportunity here. Not able to complete that pass. And Kazera has it once again. All right, here to see the boys here can dig deep and find something, make something happen. Here they come, steps up, shot's blocked. Big block shot by the Dragons. And the Dragons come away. We got to be careful not to trip the player. Swinging that stick wildly like that can lead to a trip. Good way by the Dragons to bring it in. They got to communicate and talk. Kazera has it. They're being chased down by 1. Gives it up, sends it up to Jokic. Jokic passes it over to Brock. Brock is in a hurry, 1-on-3. There's a lot of 1-on-3 hockey here. That's not really effective, especially if you're coming from behind here. The puck is out again. Give it to Jokic. Jokic evades the player. He gives it to Brock. Brock looks to center it right there in front and bounces and out of the zone. Picked up by Miller. Miller sends it up to Jokic. Jokic sends it over to Brock. Brock has it 3-on-2. He's calling it for it. Shot again right there in front. Oh, you can just tell they're not calling for the puck here. They're not moving the puck. They got to keep working together here. And icing is the call. 2:51 in the second period. Scores 2-1. You could just tell that one play there. Kazera was he's calling for the puck from Chase Brock, but Chase Brock never passed it over. So right now, even though everyone has talent, you got to continue to still work together here. Working together at this point is what you need. Okay, now this is a hook on the Dragons. This is another power play opportunity here. So they're getting their chances. They're getting their chances. All right. So this is their 4th power play opportunity and only scored 1. All right. They got the talent, they got the opportunity, but they got to understand and know that they're got to work together. Kazera has it on the faceoff. Steps up, shot save. All right. Okay. All right, face-off controlled by the Elite. Elite passes it back to Sansusi. Sansusi steps up, looks, passes it over. Oh, pass it over to Brock. Not able to cash that one in, but Sansusi's on the back door. Oh, not able to complete that pass, but good look and good way to back check. Get the puck out because Zanti stops, waits for his player to come right back in. Gets a Jokic. Oh, loses the puck. All right, Brock has it, passes to Sansusi. Sansusi shot saved by the goalie. Great job by Sansusi. 51 seconds left in the power play. Offsides. They got a lot of odd man rushes here. Come back the other way. Here comes Chase. Chase Brock. Stops, turns around, looks the other way. Waits, gives it back to Kazera. Kazera has it on his offhand. Steps up. Passes over to Brock again. Man back door. Shot again. Back. Oh, my goodness. Right there in front. It's right there. Not able to cash it in. They're getting their chances and opportunities. The goalie's playing on his head here by Jokic. Passes it over to Brock. Steps up. Back to Jokic. Jokic looks to center. Oh, he looks to just to pop it over the goalie's head. Not able to get to it. 15 seconds left in the power play. And Dragons having once again trying to get the puck out of the zone, but Sansusi comes away with it. Has it right back. Oh my goodness, the passes are just not connecting to Kazera. Kazera just fires it on there. It squirts out and pops out, and Kazanti has it. Back to full strength. Right there. It's there in front. All right, can they dig deep here? And here comes Sansusi, right back. Oh, they got a man sitting right back door waiting for the puck. Jokic is sitting right there and not able to get to it, and the Dragons come away with it. I mean, they have their opportunities and chances. Now, one-on-one opportunity. Shot's blocked. Good block shot. And now here comes the Lesnikar. Lesnikar has it on his stick, gets hooked up a little bit, and takes a shot himself. A shot saved. I mean, it is right there on the doorstep, and no one's able to come away with it. They are looking, knocking, but the door is slammed shut by this goalie here. Face-off controlled, offsides. Okay, here we go, folks. This is the toughest test they had so far on this weekend. All right, they're playing Who Needs a Hero. The Elite are looking for that song too. All right, here they come. Here comes Stasko. Stasko, the BK Selects player, steps up. You got to get rid of it. Right there, she takes a shot on. Shot's blocked. And puck is slowed down by Lesnikar on far boards. Oh, not able to get to it here. And Atkinson dumps the puck in, and end of the second period. Score is 2-1. All right. Coalition are trailing for the first time all tournament long. And let's see if the boys here can recover and bounce back. They have the opportunities. The puck is sitting there for them. They're not able to control and to get to it. All right, folks, I had the wrong score. The Dragons are leading 2-1. So now the Rochester Elite are looking to make something happen here. All right. You win the period, you win the game. That's what it's all about. You win the period, you win the game. All right, folks. We had a rough start, like this game. Rough start of our stream. Like it's a rough start of this game here for the boys here. So now the Elite are looking to bounce back. Okay, here they go. Okay, here they go. All right, here comes. All right, the Elite have it once again, looking to make something happen. All right, nice way. Puck is free. Oh, nice back check, nice forecheck, excuse me. The puck is out, picked up by Quazera. He has once again shots hard. He's looking for the puck, bounce out right there in front. Oh, not able to control it, and puck is off the net. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right, here they go. All right, folks, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. The Dragons control the puck. Puck is out of the zone. Passes over to Quazera. Quazera passes it up to Porter. Passes it forward to Gonzalez. Oh, these passes are just not connecting here. And they're in a rush here. Steps up. Good takeaway. And steps up, has it. Shot again. We've got good block shot here. He's back behind the net here. Good way to get it. Oh, it frees up. Shot. And shot saved by Izzy. I believe that's a. Is that a penalty there? I don't know. Yep, that's another penalty on the Dragons. So now the coalition, now the Elite have another power play opportunity. That is penalty number 5 for the Dragons. And now Elite, can they cash one in here? 13:51 left in the game, and they're looking to equalize the score. They score one power play. Shots off. Goalie's having a great game here. Picking up by Jace Brock. Jace Brock passes it over to Jokic. Jokic has it. Passes it over to Leskar off his foot. So Leskar sends it all the way around. Picked up by Jokic. Shot again. And right at the goalie's glove and save. Okay. What can the Rochester Elite Club do here with this comeback victory? All right. Leskar has it. Passes it up. And takes a shot on. Shot again, and not able to get anything to go here. All right. The goalie's doing a great job here today. He's doing a great job swallowing up pucks. They're not in rebound control. Doing a great job with rebound control. So good job by the goalie here. Controlling the rebounds, not giving anything up here. Shot again, shots blocked. Yep, doing a great job. See, did it once again. The goalie here is having a great game, keeping them in that game with the rebound control. Everything that bounces off the goalie's pads, off the gloves, he is really keeping them in this game here. But can they make something happen? I think coach right now is telling them to take shots. You can just tell that the mentality here is to get the shot on. Leskar has it, pass it up, shot again. Shots off and shot out of play. Okay. Okay, folks. Here we go. Okay. They won 3 faceoffs in a row. 31 seconds left in the power play to Leskar. He walks over to the left. Passes it off. To give it to Chase Brock. Chase Brock has it on his stick to Jokic. Jokic has it. Oh, the 2-man in the same spot, off the post and out of play, out of the zone. Oh, here comes Leskar. Passes it up to Brock. Brock passes for to Jokic. They got an opportunity here, right there in front. And that's another save. Okay, 1 second left in the power play. The goalie is having a great game here. They're putting the pressure on the goalie. But now, can they make him pay? Tire him down. Tie up. Now back to full strength. The Dragons have it. Roger. To Benham. 12-10 left in the game. Dragons are ahead 2-1. And Roger has it once again. Passes back to Miller. Miller, very skilled defenseman. Passes it around. Shot again. Shots off. Back to Miller, who plays for the Rochester Coalition also. Right, looks to center in front. A great way to control the puck here. I mean, they're doing a great job taking the crease away, taking the slot area away, and nice way to knock the puck away. So the play, and also also the Elite are playing really tight to Brown. Brown has it on the near boards, 2-on-2. Right there in front to Roger. Back to Brown. Brown swoops around right there and save once again. Okay. They got to get one of these to fall. You get one to fall, and everything changes here. Okay. All right. Puck bounces out to Miller. Miller sends it in deep. Have the opportunity here. Steps up. Looks as there. Shot on. It's right there front. Shot again. That's a goal. That's a goal finally by the Rochester Elite. Oh, that's a goal. Great job. I believe that is Christian Stasko with the equalizer here in the third period. Make the score 2-2. Christian Stasko, who plays for BK Selects this season. Great job. They had to stick down, waiting for the puck, and cash that one in. There we go. Christian Stasko was looking for it, and I think that was the philosophy of this team, is put shots on, and finally something will go. All right, here they come. On the right-hand side, looks to center it. And the puck is around, scores 2-2 with 11 minutes left in the game. Has it in and out of play. Okay. Now we're coming back to life here. Okay, here we go. Great job by Christian Stasko with a timely goal here. They don't need anything special. All they need is to cash it in. 10:57 left in the game. And the Rochester Elite are back. All right, the puck is out of the zone. Here come the Dragons. 2-on-2 opportunity. Dekes it. Nice back check. And look to get the puck out of the zone. They got to be careful here not to leave the puck open and available. Shot on. Shot off to the left. Good job to knock the puck away by Izzy. And the puck is out of the zone. They got to move it here. Having a goal lead there. Good job by Wyatt Pence to control it. And here comes Liam Porter. And back the other way. They're getting up a lot of odd man rushes here. Good job by Wyatt Pence to break it up once again. Let's see if they can get the puck out of the zone here. It's at his feet. Don't play with it here. You got to get it out. Good job. 2-on-2. Here comes Wyatt Pence. Gives it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes a shot and save. Okay. Here we go, folks. This is the drama we all came to see. Can the Rochester Elite come from behind, get a come from behind victory? I believe a tie or a win will put them in. So with 9:57 left in the game here, the Dragons are trying to make something happen. Puck is bounced out and right at the neutral zone, give it to Kozera. Kozera gives it up to Leskar. Leskar is here, dumps it in. 16U year is a big year for a lot of these young men looking to make big moves in this season. Brock gives it over to Martin and loses it, and the Dragons have it. Good back check. The Blue Boys are doing a good job back checking the puck. Here comes Tansusi to chase him down. And Dragons have it once again. It pops up, and good back check off Leskar's foot to Brock. Here comes Brock. He has opportunity here. Got 2 man to beat. Right shot again. Shot. Oh, shot once again. Oh, that's off. Oh my goodness. Good job by Brock to take it in all the way and take it away once again. Try to give it back to Brock. Brock has it. Gets tripped up once again. That's 7. power. That's a 7th penalty on the Dragons. What a turn of events from the boys here. Finally are able to get something to go in their favor. That's a tripping on the Dragons. The Dragons have been, one of the reasons why they have so many penalties is because how tired they are. So now it's up to the Rochester Elite Club to make them pay for it. Tie up by Pence, giving it over, giving it to Kazera. Kazera been on every power play. Oh, almost lost the puck at the blue line. They're just tired there. They got to keep making them work here. Passing back and forth to Roger. Roger looking for Kazera for one-timer. To Martin. Martin has it. Look, center shot again. Shot. Oh. Right there in front. Right there in front again. It's there. Back behind the net. Good job by the boys to control. Back to Benham. Benham has on backhand. It's one of those things they got to take the shot on there. Back to the point. You got to be careful. Two men are chasing them down. Back to Martin. Martin on the right side. Shot save. It's bounced there in front. 40 seconds left in the power play. Shot once again. Bounce it out. Has it once again. Oh, now they're coming alive here. Everyone's trying to will the puck in. You hear the parents trying to will it in. And back to Kazera. Kazera back to Jace. Roger. Back to Kazera. Kazera kind of flutters it in to Pence. Pence to Benham. Benham back behind the net. Getting over to Kazera. It's a little not as sharp here. 3, 2, 1. Power play shot and shot save. Oh my goodness. That was your opportunity. That was the opportunity to score in this power play. All right, the Dragons are feeling pretty confident. Their penalty kill has really been on point. Well, the amount of penalties they have accumulated, they are feeling very confident the way they played on the penalty kill. All right, so now scores 2-2 with 7:30 left in the game. Puck is in the Dragons' end, and the Elite have it. The puck has been bouncing around a lot. The Dragons have not really playing really tight here, but now they have it. And to be honest, the Elite haven't really been playing that much tight either. Icing is the call. 7:11 left in the game. So now the Elite are looking to make it happen. All right, they're playing We Will Rock You, trying to hype up this team. Who wants it the most? All it takes right now for the Dragons to get a score here is odd man rush it back the other way, a loose pass, a lazy pass at the blue line, and now they're back off to the races. But now, good job by the Elite, has it, shot again. Good forecheck, picked up by Brock. Brock is having it, wrestling it, has it on his backhand, trying to look the backhand it in over the goalie's head to Sansusi. Sansusi, shot and save. I'm telling you, the goalie's having a really good game, controlling the puck, despite letting 2 goals in. Getting the puck past the goalie has been one of their issues here. Goalies having in the game of their life. Okay, score is 2-2, 6:43 left in the game. And now here they have it. Oh, you got to make that pass there. It's one of those things. Oh, here they come. One-on-one opportunity here. Has it? Good way. Good way to break it up by the Elite. It's back behind the goal line. They'll see if the Elite can get it out and make it work. Oh, not able. They turn it over in the neutral zone. Coming back the other way on the right-hand side. Shot save. Okay. 6:08 left in the game. Scores 2-2. Hopefully you folks took your stress medicine and your blood pressure medicine, because this game is stressful. All right. All right, Laird Atkinson with the give. And tie up and trying to get the puck out of the zone. Okay. Here we go. Puck bounces out. And Weisbeck has it. Takes it out to the outside. Has one man to beat. And the goalie with the save. Trying to go for the 5-hole. Looking for the 5-hole. But not able to cash it in. All right. Looks like that's a timeout for the Elite. Okay, folks. How's everyone doing out there? Hopefully you're doing well. Second game on this Saturday, and if they win or tie, I believe if they tie, they move on to the championship round, but they're looking for a victory here. The goalie for the Dragons has really been on point, has really been influential, is playing out of his mind here. So they're keeping this game within striking distance for the Dragons. All right. Okay. 5:51 left in the game. Score is 2-2. All right. Can they make it happen? Chase Brock, Jake Sansucci, Wyatt Miller, Ryan Cruzera. Oh, that's a tripping on Jake Sansucci. Oh, no. That's a tripping on Jake Sansucci. That's another penalty. There they come. 5:46 left in the game. This game has really been a slogfest for both teams. Not as sharp as they need to be, but despite that, the score is tied. So let's see if the Dragons can make something happen. Good job by Chase Brock. He's trying to get the puck out of the zone, and they do. All right, 1:18 left in the power play, 5:30 left in the game. They're trying to control the neutral zone. Good way to pressure. Just got to chip it out of the zone here. Good way. Break up the play. Looks to center it. Nice way to flick it over and flick it out. And now 5:09 left in the game. 51 seconds left in the penalty kill. Here come the Dragons. The teams are being so tired here. Sometimes just momentum. He's looking just to get a shot on here, as he has been challenged too much. The one thing Izzy Johnson has, he moves so much and he puts some pressure on the net so much that he gets a lot of dead plays, dead stoppages here. Okay, puck is loose, picked up, shot's blocked. Good block shot by the Elite. Get it out of the zone. 27 seconds left in the penalty kill. They're trying to get the puck out. Good job by Brown. Right there, good job. Good forecheck by Brown. By himself, one man penalty kill. Break up the play just enough here. And Larry Atkinson, who loves to back check as well. Here comes Larry Atkinson on his horse. Oh, look, got one man to beat. Oh, good play by the Elite. Steps up, shot. Back to the point. And out of play. Good job. Good back check. Okay. Beats the man to the outside. A good back check. Okay. 4:06 left in the game. Back to full strength. They win the faceoff, the Dragons do. They're trying to control the puck in the zone, but good job by the Elite to get it out. The puck's out of the zone. Now puck is free. Jace Brock is trying to control it in the neutral zone. And now it's off sides, and now here comes Quazera. Ryan Quazera has it as feet. Trying to go all the way. Looks at, oh, good play by Quazera. He just knows if he puts it out in front of the net, anything good can happen for the team here. Liam Porter back to chase it down, not able to get to it. To Jake Sansusi. And back to Brock. Chase Brock. There they come. Steps up. Trying to take the shot on, but not able to get to it all the way. And the Dragons have it once again. Good back check by Sansusi. Good back check. Now to try to get the puck out of the zone. And they do. To Brock. His passes are just not connecting right now. And to Sansusi. Sansusi has it. Shot on. And puck is stopped. All right. Okay, here we go, folks. 2:58 left in the game. Scores 2-2. The Rochester Elite are really playing sloppily. Have not really playing up to what they can possibly do, but you can just tell that it's just fatigue. That's really what it is, but they got to dig deep and find a way. All right. With a great goal by Christian Stasko to score the game, 2-2. Now they're looking for more. There comes Roger. Roger has it on his stick. Loses the puck, but steps up. Oh, trying to give it over to Jokic. Puck bounces out and picked up by Roger. Roger passes it over to Lesticar, and Lesticar has it. He backhands it all the way over, all the way in. Good job by Lesticar. Gives it back to Roger. Roger centers it. Oh, he's trying to give it to Martin. And here comes the Dragons. And offsides is the call. Okay, folks, 2:07 left in the game. Scores 2-2. The Rochester Elite are looking to be back-to-back champs here under Sam DiPotetto, and is looking to bring his team to another victory in the 2025 August tournament here in Providence, Rhode Island. They played the same place here last year. Took away, had another hard-fought victory, just like they're having one here today. Another hard-fought game. And offsides, delayed offsides. They tag back up and come right back in. Good back check. Here they come. Trying to give to Jace Brock. Go way to break up the passing lanes. Passes are just not as crisp here. And back to Allen. And here comes Brock. Brock's in a rush here. And now the Dragons have it once again. They got to step up here. Shot. Let's see if they can get the puck out of the zone here. With 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. Here comes Sansusi. They're just not looking real crisp here. To Brock right there in front. Looks it, backs it. Not able to connect that pass. Right, trying to get the Pence. Right there in front. Just got to take that shot on. And trying to get the puck out. Good job by Lesticar to try to keep it in. They got to be careful here. 42 seconds left in the game. Scores 2-2. Here they come. They step up. Good way to keep them to the outside. Have again. Looks like the net's off. As he knocked the net off. Okay. 35 seconds left in the game. The Dragons here are desperately trying to score a goal here to move on to the championship game here. Have it once again. Puck bouncing around. Puck is free. And here comes Martin. Martin has it. Good back check. Come right back out. Puck is sent all the way in deep. And see if the Rochester Elite are able to make something happen. Puck bounces free. 10 seconds left in the game. I think they're going to try to Oh no, the pass is just not connecting. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. Let's see what they call here. I think that might be it. I don't know if it's going to be overtime. I think that's just going to be a tie, and I think that tie will end up. So let's see what they say here. Okay, this determines the championship game. So it looks like the three, so holding up the 3 symbol here. So it might be a 3-on-3, or it might be 3 minutes. So it's going to be 3 minutes on the clock. So 3 minutes on the clock, and scores 2-2. Overtime. Here we go. All right. Overtime. They're playing 3-on-3. 3-on-3 in overtime. 3 minutes on the clock, 3-on-3. Okay. Chase Brock, Luke Celesticar, and Jake Sansusi. Okay, so it looks like if the boys here end up in a tie here, it will be a shootout. So a 3-on-3, 3 minutes on the clock, shootout, and a tie-up. Here it comes. Nice back check by Sansusi. Sansusi and Brock have it. Backhands to O, trying to give it to Brock, and they got Luke Celesticar on the ice as well. Okay, he's gonna take his time to come out of the ice, and gives it to Sansusi. Sansusi. Oh no! Sansusi turns the puck over. Oh my goodness. Has it. You got to be careful here. Gives it right back. Oh, that was very fortunate with the turnover. Celesticar has it. Brings it over. Odd man rush. Chips it all the way in, and the goalie stops it. My goodness, that was very dangerous. Okay, they got to be careful here not to turn it over. Jokic, Martin, and Kozera are now on the ice. Can they make something happen for themselves here? Back to Kozera. Kozera steps up, trying to lead him to the net, and play stop. With this goalie having a career game almost, they're trying to make something happen. All right, Jokic, tie up. They've been doing a great job controlling the puck, but not able to get really much offensive production. You gotta take your time here, don't get beat. Bears have it. On the right face-off circle. Good job by Jokic to keep the man to the outside. And back, steps up, and moves the puck out of the zone. Good pressure by Jokic. Oh, he got 2-on-1 opportunity. Shot off the post and no goal. Oh my goodness, off the post. Okay, here they come. Back the other way. Kutuko Zera. He got 2-on-1 opportunity if they hustle. Has it. Back shot. Oh, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One way they had a goal. Dragons off the post. And now they have back the other way. 2-on-1. Player lays out and not able to get anything to go here. Okay. Here come the Dragons. Here come the Elite. The Elite here trying to look for answers, but this goalie has really stood on his head here today. Chase Brock has it back behind the net. Pass it off to Celesticar. Pass it off to Chase Brock. Steps up. Oh no, he loses the puck. Good job by Chase Brock with a good back check to break up the passing lane. Gives it to Celesticar. 57 seconds left in the game and overtime. Sansucci has a shot. Oh, what a play by Jake Sansucci. Excellent job. Puts it right between the player's legs and beats the goalie short side for a goal by Jake Sansucci to send the Rochester Elite into overtime, into the championship game. Great job. What great job by the Dragons to lose here in the overtime. Excellent job by Jake Sansucci to cash it in and to send the Rochester Elite to the championship game. Excellent job, excellent move by Jake Sansucci. Cash that, what an excellent play by Jake Sansucci. Drags it out and beats him. The goalie, I believe that's 5-hole by the Rochester Elite. So good job by the boys. Now they're heading to the championship game with the heroic efforts by Jake Sansucci. All right, folks, that does it. We'll be back for tomorrow's championship game at 10 o'clock. Please stay tuned for more information. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right, see you then, folks. Bye now.